Let me ask you something, and I want you to be brutally honest with yourself. How much money do you have saved right now? Not in a house? Not in your car, actual savings? Emergency fund? Investments? Real wealth-building money? If that question made your stomach drop, you're not alone. Here's the truth. Most people in their 20s and 30s have no financial system. They have a vague idea that they should save money and invest someday. They feel guilty whenever they spend. They Google how to invest once a year, get overwhelmed, close the tab, and never actually do anything. Sound familiar? Today, I'm going to break down one of the most powerful personal finance books ever written. I Will Teach You to Be Rich by Ramit Sethi. And I'm not going to give you a boring lecture. I'm going to show you exactly what Ramit teaches, the step-by-step system that can literally change your financial life in a way that actually makes sense. No fluff, no jargon, just the real stuff. Section 1. Who is Ramit Sethi? Before we dive in, let me introduce you to the guy behind this book. Ramit Sethi is not your typical finance guru. He's not a 70-year-old man in a suit telling you to cut your lattes. He's not trying to scare you with doom and gloom about the economy. Ramit is a Stanford-educated entrepreneur who started writing about personal finance in his dorm room in 2004. His philosophy is simple, and it's what makes him different from every other finance expert. He says, stop trying to cut every little expense. Instead, build automatic systems, spend guilt-free on what you love, and cut mercilessly on what you don't. That means you can spend $5 on your coffee if you set up your investments first. His book, first published in 2009 and updated in 2019, is aimed at people in their 20s and 30s who are just starting out. It's practical, it's specific, and most importantly, it actually works. His core message? The best time to start was yesterday. The second best time is right now. Let's get into the system. Section 2. The big idea, the ladder of personal finance. Ramit's entire framework can be thought of as a ladder, and you have to climb it in order. You can't skip rungs. Here are the rungs, from bottom to top. Rung 1. Get your employer 401k match. This is free money. If your company matches 4% of your salary and you don't contribute at least 4%, you are literally throwing money away. This is the first thing you do, no exceptions. Rung 2. Pay off high-interest debt. Credit cards charging 18-25% interest? Kill them. You cannot out-invest a 20% interest rate. Pay them off. Rung 3. Build an emergency fund. 3-6 months of living expenses in a high-yield savings account. This is your safety net. Without it, one bad month destroys all your progress. Rung 4. Max out your Roth IRA. This is the most powerful wealth-building account available to regular people. We'll talk more about this in a minute. Rung 5. Max out your 401k. Go back and fully fund your retirement account at work. Rung 6. Invest in a taxable brokerage account. Once you've done all of the above, start building additional investments in a regular investment account. Notice something. Investing in the stock market isn't even step 1. Most beginners want to jump straight to, what stocks should I buy? But if you have credit card debt and no emergency fund, you're building a castle on sand. The ladder gives you a clear answer to, what should I do with my money right now? Just look at where you are on the ladder and climb the next rung. Section 3. Optimize your banking. All right, chapter 1 of the book is all about something almost nobody talks about: your bank accounts. Here's the harsh truth. Most people have terrible bank accounts. They're paying monthly fees. They're earning 0.01% interest. They're getting nickel and dimed every single month, and they don't even realize it. What Ramit recommends: you need TWO types of accounts working together. 1. A free checking account, no monthly fees, no minimums. Ramit loves online banks. Look for accounts with no fees and ATM fee reimbursement nationwide. 2. A high-yield savings account, HISA. These pay 10 to 20 times more interest than traditional savings accounts. Where a regular bank gives you 0.01%, a high-yield account gives you 4 or 5% or more. Now here's the key thing, Ramit hammers. Negotiate your fees. If you've been a customer for more than 6 months, call your bank. Say, "Hi, I've been a loyal customer and I'd like to have my monthly fee waived." According to Ramit, this works more than 50% of the time. Seriously, 110-minute phone call can save you $120 a year. Also, don't get tricked by bank marketing. Banks make money off your laziness. They're counting on you to never switch, never negotiate, never question anything. The moment you start treating your bank like a business relationship, where they need to earn your money, everything changes. Action step. This week, open a high-yield savings account if you don't have one. Transfer even $50 into it. This single action gets you in the habit of separating your spending money from your savings money. Section 4. Master your credit cards. Now we're going to talk about something that scares a lot of beginners, credit cards. And here's where Ramit makes a bold claim that most finance people won't say. Credit cards are not evil. In fact, used correctly, they are one of the most powerful financial tools available to you. Here's why. First, credit cards help you build your credit score. Your credit score affects your ability to rent an apartment, get a car loan, get a mortgage. A good credit score can literally save you tens of thousands of dollars in lower interest rates over your lifetime. Second, credit cards come with rewards, cashback, travel points, purchase protection, extended warranties. You're spending money anyway, why not get rewarded for it? Third, credit cards protect you from fraud far better than debit cards. The golden rule of credit cards: pay your full balance every single month. That's it. That's the entire rule. If you do this one thing, you get all the benefits, rewards, credit building, fraud protection, and none of the downsides. The moment you start carrying a balance, you're paying 18-25% interest, and the credit card company has won. Ramit also talks about negotiating your credit card terms. Did you know you can call and ask for a lower interest rate or a late fee waived? Try this script he gives in the book. "Hi, I've been a cardholder for X years and I've always paid on time. I recently got an offer from another company with a lower rate. I'd like to stay with you. Can you match that rate or lower my current rate?" It works. Seriously. Banks want to keep good customers. What credit score to aim for? 720 and above is good. 750 plus is excellent. The difference between a 620 and 750 credit score on a 30-year mortgage can be $70,000 or more in total interest paid. That's not a typo. Section 5. The automated money system. This is the chapter that changes everything. This is where Ramit's system clicks into place. Most people fail at personal finance not because they're lazy or stupid, but because they rely on willpower. They think, "I'll remember to save money this month. I'll move money to investments when I get paid." And then life happens. They forget. They spend it. Nothing changes. Ramit's solution: automate everything. Here's how the system works. Your paycheck hits your checking account. Immediately, automatically, money flows to all the right places. A fixed amount goes to your Roth IRA. Automatic transfer on the first of each month. A fixed amount goes to your 401k. Set up through your employer. Comes out before you even see the money. A fixed amount goes to your savings account, emergency fund, vacation fund, whatever. Your credit card and bills are set to autopay. Whatever's left is yours to spend guilt-free. Let that last part sink in. Whatever's left is guilt-free spending. You don't need to track every coffee. You don't need to feel bad about going out to dinner. You've already taken care of your future self, now present. You can enjoy the rest. This is Ramit's genius. He flips the traditional advice. Most finance books say, budget carefully, save what's left. Ramit says, save and invest first. Spend what's left, setting it up Step 1. Log into your bank and employer accounts. Step 2. Set up automatic transfers to your savings and investment accounts on payday. Step 3. Set all bills and credit card payments to autopay. Step 4. Done. You've created a financial system that runs on autopilot. Once it's set up, you barely have to think about it. Your money is growing. Your bills are paid. Your future is being funded. All automatically. Section 6. Investing for beginners. Now let's talk about investing. And I promise I'm going to make this simple. Ramit's investment philosophy is, keep it simple. Be consistent. Think long-term. The Roth IRA, your best friend. A Roth IRA is a retirement account where you invest after-tax money, and it grows completely tax-free. You pay taxes now and never again. Think about this. If you invest $6,000 today, and it grows to $60,000 over 30 years, you pay zero tax on that $54,000 in gains. Zero. The 2024 contribution limit is $7,000 per year. That's $583 per month. If you can max it out, do it. If not, contribute whatever you can, even $50 a month. What to actually invest in? Here's where beginners overthink it. Ramit's answer is simple. Index funds. An index fund is a type of investment that tracks a large group of companies, like the top 500 companies in America. Instead of trying to pick winning stocks, which even professional fund managers usually fail at, you just buy a tiny piece of everything. Historically, the U.S. stock market returns about 7–10% per year on average. Index funds let you capture that return with minimal fees and minimal effort. Ramit's recommendation: look at target date funds, like a 2055 fund, if you plan to retire around 2055. These are professionally managed, automatically rebalance, and require zero decision-making from you. The magic of compound interests. Here's the most important math you'll ever learn. If you invest $500 month starting at age 25 and earn 8% per year, by age 65 you'll have over $1.7 million. If you wait until age 35 to start same amount, same return, you'll have $745,000. The 1-0-year delay cost you nearly $1 million. Time is the most valuable asset you have. Not your salary, not your connections. Time. And every month you wait, you're giving it away. Section 7. Conscious spending, not budgeting. Okay, raise your hand if you've tried to make a budget and failed within 2 weeks. Yeah, same. Budgets are boring. They make you feel deprived, and they never work long-term. Ramit knows this, and he has a better approach. He calls it conscious spending. The idea is simple. Instead of tracking every single dollar, you design your spending around what you actually love. The conscious spending plan. Fixed costs 50–60% of take-home pay. Rent, utilities, groceries, minimum debt payments. Non-negotiable. Investments 10% of take-home pay. Goes automatically to retirement and savings. This is the future. Savings goals 5–10%. Vacation fund, emergency fund, new laptop, whatever you're saving for. Guilt-free spending 20–35%. This is yours. Spend it on whatever makes you happy without apology. The key insight. Ramit wants you to spend money. He wants you to have a rich life. He just wants you to be intentional about it, to spend extravagantly on what you love, and cut ruthlessly on what you don't care about. If you love going out to eat, spend on that and cut your gym membership you never use. If you love traveling, cut your cable bill and redirect it to a travel fund. There's no one-size-fits-all right budget, only your right budget. Section 8. Big wins beat small cuts. Ramit has a concept I absolutely love. Focus on big wins, not small cuts. Most personal finance advice is about cutting things. Don't buy the latte. Cancel Netflix. Brown bag your lunch. And yeah, sure, these things matter on the margin, but they're not what changes your financial life. What actually moves the needle are the big wins. Negotiating your salary. A $5,000 raise, compounded over 30 years, is worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. Most people never ask. Refinancing your loans could save thousands in interest. Choosing the right job with good benefits. Automating your investments so you never miss a contribution. Buying a home at the right time or renting intelligently. Ramit says, "I spend extravagantly on things I love, and I spend zero on things I don't care about." The key is to be intentional. Stop obsessing over $4 coffees. Start thinking about the $40,000 raises and the $100,000 investment decisions. Section 9. Final recap and call to action. All right, let's bring it all together. I Will Teach You to Be Rich is not about becoming a Wall Street trader. It's not about obsessing over every dollar. It's about building a system that works automatically so you can live your life and still build wealth. Here's what we covered today. Optimize your bank accounts, ditch fees, open a high-yield savings account, master your credit cards, pay in full every month, earn rewards, build your score. Automate your money savings and investments, go out first. Everything else is guilt-free. Climb the financial ladder, 401k match, debt, emergency fund, Roth IRA. Invest more. Invest simply, index funds, target date funds. Start now. Conscious spending, spend on what you love. Cut what you don't. Focus on big wins, negotiate. Automate. Think long term. Here's the thing. This book has been around for over 15 years. The information isn't new. The principles aren't secret. But most people still won't do it. Why? Because doing nothing is the easiest thing in the world. Clicking away is easier than taking action. Saying, "I'll start next month," is easier than opening an account today. But you're still here. And that tells me something. You actually want this. You actually want to build a rich life. So here's your one action from today. Just one. Open a Roth IRA account this week. You don't need to invest $7,000 today. Just open the account. Invest $50. That's it. One step forward. Because the best financial decision you can make is to start. Not perfectly, not completely, just start. Future you, the one with the emergency fund, the growing investments, the guilt-free vacations, is counting on present you to take that first step. Don't let them down. If this video helped you, hit that like button. It genuinely helps this channel grow and helps more people find content like this. Subscribe if you want more book summaries and finance breakdowns that actually make sense for beginners. And drop a comment below. What's your number one takeaway from this video? I read every single one. I'll see you in the next one. Take care of yourself and take care of your money. Key stats and talking points. U.S. stock market AVG annual return to 7.10%. Inflation adjusted to 7%. Roth IRA 2024 contribution limit. $7,000 year, $8,000 if 50 plus. 401k 2024 contribution limit, $23,000 year. High yield savings accounts. Typically 4-5% APY versus 0.01% at traditional banks. Credit score of 750 plus can save $50,000, $100,000 plus over lifetime on mortgages, loans. $500 divided by month at 8%, return from age 25 equals to $1.7 million by age 65. $500 divided by month at 8%, return from age 35 equals to $745,000 by age 6. $1 M less.